The best, happiest times that you'll ever have in life are when you have that loving ashray friendship. It's so much sweeter and it's real. Happiest times I've ever been in my life are as a sevak. This life is now painful. I'm in office hours, I'm a duty worker. And I'm weeping and crying, oh, if I could just be a sevak. Right? If I could just have a chance to clean the floor with a rag and wash the clothes and hang them to dry and sit like a baby and hear katha and do humble service. Those are the best times. Why? Because I'm accepted, I'm a family member, I have belonging, right? That position is the sweetest position, not because you're a menial worker, but because there's love, and there's hope, and there's belonging, and there's relationship, and it's very close, right? If you're with pure sadhu, it's very close to spiritual reality. Why? Because they're always in spiritual reality. I said in the beginning that now my job is to tell the truth. Right? So I want to get to, maybe we'll have to go on tomorrow, because usually this is how classes go. We have a topic and we have to get there. Right? But we're going to talk about Gurudev and Prabhupada. Tell the truth. The relation of Gurudev and Prabhupada. Again, going back to Bhakta Bandhav, what do we stand for? We fight for love. We fight against chauvinism in spiritual life. We fight against oppressive, patriarchal forms of religion that aren't balanced properly. Right? We fight to establish the innocence and purity of true spiritual life. We uphold Dharma. And we're fearless. Dharma rakshita rakshita. When you're alone, and you don't have any friends and allies, and you're in the wilderness, you're like an afraid little, oh, I have to be nice, and I have to say everything that people, I have to say things that people won't get upset. If I say the wrong thing, people won't like me. We're not at that stage now. We're at the stage where if someone doesn't like hearing the truth, and they decide not to like us, we don't care. In spiritual life, you can only have one person, right? Spiritual life is a relationship. What is your relationship to your mother? What is your relationship to your father? What is the relation to your husband and wife, or your brother or your sister? Will you sacrifice your mother to please an outsider? Oh, I love my mother, but when I'm with an outsider and they don't like my mother, I'll say, yeah, my mother's kind of, yeah, I agree with you. She's not so nice. That means you don't love your mother. So, being a people pleaser is not our path. We're not people pleasers. We tell the truth as it is. Doesn't mean we're cruel, we're healers.